The MrBeast story continues to get wilder and crazier as time goes on. We now have the former employee that did an expose video on MrBeast claiming MrBeast was a fraud about 6 or 7 days ago. Now he is being reportedly hit with a cease and desist. These stories are wild. If you go over to this video, it currently has 7 million views. It has almost 500,000 upvotes to only 25,000 downvotes. This thing is through the roof right now, and it's reportedly been suppressed. The video was not monetized. As you see, that video was not monetized. If this guy would have monetized this video, he would have had so much money from this, and it's even been reportedly suppressed. Everybody that's talking about this MrBeast story right now is getting hundreds of thousands of views. Some people are getting millions and millions of views, but then on the other hand, you have a lot of these commentary creators, these guys that will sit around and just wait for someone to screw up online so that they can make a video and cover the controversy and get hundreds of millions of or tens of millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views, whatever. They're just staying silent on it. They're not talking about it at all. These are guys that sit around and make a video and then they wait until just the slightest piece of news updates the story, and then they make another video. The Kris Tyson MrBeast story, they ain't touching it. And why? Because they are terrified to hurt those connections that they have. But if you go back over to this, former MrBeast employee who tried to expose MrBeast hit with a cease and desist allegedly just days after another employee debunked him. That employee would be Chucky, who we talked about Chucky with Jake the Viking, who used to be part of the MrBeast crew as well. We had him on Tuesday night's main event. But right here, Chucky says, I want to debunk some of the info in this video since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions to have knowledge on. There's so much in this video. I want to specifically address him saying our videos are fake or staged because this is not true, and I was on set for many of these videos. Now, we're not going to go through this whole thing. If you want to go read this tweet, you can. We asked Jake the Viking about this, and Jake said with the few years he was there was no faking of any videos or anything like that. There's this big argument that he did or he didn't fake them. What are you, from your perspective, from
my perspective, the 2 years I was there, we didn't fake anything. We may have like cut corners to make shit a little easier, but I put in a lot of hard work and effort in those videos, but it's completely different now. It's massive corporate. They're trying to pump out these crazy videos. So it's like, who fucking knows? Nothing was ever faked as far as I knew of on my side.
I personally don't care about if MrBeast faked videos. That really doesn't matter to me. I mean, we are talking about entertainment, and that's the whole point of MrBeast videos, to be entertainment. So I really don't care if they are staged or if they're fake or whatever. That really doesn't matter to me. Now, there are some legal questions involved with like how you're giving away prizes and things like that, but none of that's really my interest. I mean, ultimately, everybody that tries to get involved with a MrBeast video for whatever reason, they're trying to get internet fame out of it, things like that. That's really all they're trying to do. So it is what it is. But if you go back to this, so now this guy's being hit with a cease and desist because apparently he's not allowed to, talk about his time with MrBeast for whatever reason. And we know that MrBeast has had a lot of NDAs in place for different various reasons. But now we have another update to this story. The Kris Tyson leaks taken offline mysteriously. Reason is not clear. Context: they were taken off of multiple sites used by the original alleged leakers. So all of those Discord messages that made Kris Tyson, I mean, it's not like it's going to be that hard to make Kris Tyson look bad. Kris Tyson's done a great job of doing that himself. But Kris Tyson and these leaked Discord messages, it showed a lot of inappropriate conversations that were happening when they knew that there were minors present, and it was really bad. And reportedly, MrBeast was also in those leaks. Again, I say reportedly or allegedly because you never know with these things. Who knows? But then you have Nathan, who's a former, or he accused Kris Tyson of grooming him. We are working hard to get the Discord leaks back online ASAP. They will not silence us. This is a crazy story, and it feels like much of the internet is doing everything it can to protect MrBeast right now from whatever. Because as you know, MrBeast has 300 million subscribers. He's the king of YouTube. You don't get to the level that he's at without being a preferred creator. I talked about this on Tuesday Night's Main Event with Jake the Viking there. But if you look at MrBeast, he has secondary channels. Like his MrBeast 2 channel has like 50 million subscribers. Every video gets like 50 million views. His Beast Reacts channel has like 30 million views. Every channel gets 50 million views. Every video on every channel gets like 10 or 20 or 30 million views. That's not, something does not add up. PewDiePie, who has 111 million subscribers, PewDiePie might get 3, 4, 5 million views per video. Maybe. That's PewDiePie. Like, how is MrBeast getting 30, 40, 50 million views even on his second and third channels and fourth channels? How is this happening? This guy's been elevated. Now, do I think that MrBeast makes good content for what he's trying to do? Absolutely. I've seen videos on how he goes about putting a lot of effort into understanding what, you know, gets audience retention and all of that. And he goes out of his way to make a great product. I'm not disputing that at all. I'm not disputing that. But when you look at how elevated he's been and now how protected it seems things are going, it's a huge problem. And I am calling specifically out a lot of these commentary YouTubers that always sit there and wait for controversial stories to happen on the internet, and you have the biggest controversy of all, and they're nowhere to be found. Now, there are other people out there that are covering this, but some of the prominent commentary YouTubers are not even, like, they're dancing around this so much. Like, I made a video. Bro, you've made like 12 videos on all these other topics, but you're not making update videos on the Kris Tyson stuff? Are you kidding me? With the Discord leaks and all of that, and all the inappropriate stuff, all the accusations, people that have come forward with their real name and real face and saying that they were treated like this, and you're not making any update videos. Insanity. So right now, we're just continuing to follow this as things happen, but you have a cease and desist reportedly for the former employee. You have the Discord leaks have been taken offline. This video reportedly was suppressed, and it was not monetized, but it has 7 million views, and it has an insane like to dislike ratio. You have this former employee of MrBeast coming out and trying, or I'm sorry, this current employee of MrBeast coming out and basically trying to defend MrBeast against a lot of the accusations. Wild stuff indeed. I will continue to follow this and make updates as we can. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.